for one of the most exciting men that can tell the funny story, and that's none other than Wendy Bagwell.
Thank you. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Great. All right. I'll tell you, we appreciate that more than you'll ever know. You know, for all these years that we've been singing around the country and around countries all over the world, I have people come up to me and they'll say, Wendy, where are you from? And I always tell them Smyrna, Georgia. And if they say anything at all, they'll usually ask me, where in the world is Smyrna, Georgia? Now I tell them it's about 100 miles north of Plains, Georgia. Oh, Jimmy done put us on the map. I tell you, I still don't believe it. You know, Georgia, for all these years, Georgia just kind of sit there separating Alabama and South Carolina. Then all at once, we got a peanut picker and a chicken plucker running for president. And I didn't believe he could do it. If you're going to be taking pictures of me when I do this, if you would, I'd appreciate it if you'd get over here and get my good side. You see, whenever you first started coming across there, I thought you was old Jerry Kurtz who was singing news. You kind of favored Jerry, and he's bad to get my bad side. You notice where I kind of pull my hair down a little bit right in here. See that? It keeps my forehead from looking so high. Well, now that's my good side. If you look good, you'll notice that on this side, I look like I'm about 26 or 27 years old. Every time old Jerry Kurtz takes a picture of me and puts it in Singing News, he takes it on my bad side. And for 3 months after that, I have people come up to me and say, Wendy, have you been sick? See, on this side, I look like I've had about 4 heart attacks and sclerosis of the liver. Nobody ever told you look like Jerry Kurtz. But I'd be glad of that. Now I done forgot where I was. Anyway, I thought that the man was just a kid. I didn't believe that he could be president of the United States. But I wasn't by myself. I didn't believe it. Jan didn't believe it. Geraldine didn't believe it. Billy didn't believe it. And the ones that did believe it was Jimmy. I'm telling you, it's something else. I can see that White House now. Peanut hulls all over the carpet. Fly paper hanging from the chandeliers. But if you're from South Georgia, you ain't got fly paper, you in a mess of troubles, you know. All the good old boys parching peanuts in that kitchen, smelling all over Pennsylvania Avenue. I've been knowing old Jimmy Carter a long time. Hey, I tell you what, one time he sent me one of them little papers that has in a frame to go on my wall whenever he was governor. I forgot what you call it, but on there it says, whereas I, Jimmy Carter, and whereas Wendy Bagwell and the Sunlighters. I think they call it a whereas. And you know, did you ever stop to think Now there old Jimmy is. He's a Georgia boy. I'm a Georgia boy. Now I know that old Jimmy has got more money than I got. And I know that he's got more education than I got. He's even got more teeth than I got. But now you just stop to think about it. Jimmy's daddy was a farmer. My daddy was a farmer. Jimmy's daddy raised peanuts. My daddy raised cotton. Did you ever stop to think that if my daddy had left that cotton alone and concentrated a little bit more on them peanuts, I might be the president of the United States right now. Somebody told me they're going to change the name of the White House to the Nut House. And the famous Rose Garden going to be the Peanut Patch. I just hope and pray that them nuts in Washington can keep the rest of the nuts from the rest of this world off our backs for at least 200 more years. That's what I hope. Whoever's up there. But I have a lot of folks, you know, since I'm from Georgia, I have a lot of folks say, do you really know Jimmy Carter? I've been knowing Jimmy Carter for a long, long time. I knew Jimmy Carter back whenever he had that fire down at his place. Started in the bathroom. We is almighty thankful it never did reach the house. Well, I see y'all been down that path. I can hear old Jimmy now. Send one more load of peanuts, Billy. I believe we have a stage. And while you at it, send about 4 boxes of grits. And a couple of more Sears Roebuck catalogs. They ain't got nothing to read up here.